welcome to Wednesday. How are y'all doing out there? Hopefully, okay. And okay is okay. And if you're not okay, hopefully later on tomorrow or later on it changes. Remember, everything is temporary. So, welcome to today. Today is Wednesday, April 8th. I had to look at my computer, the bottom screen, just to check. Yes, it's the 8th. Now, first things first, how did the drawing challenge yesterday go? So I talked to you and I said you had to put your paper like a fridge, and then you had to do a rectangle, and then I said you had to do a skinny rectangle on the top, and then a semicircle, and then 2 semicircles inside. Oh yeah, and then lines going out from that semicircle and back in. So thank you so much to Barrett. I have to show you Barrett's. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. I go here, and I go here, and I go here, and I go here. Is it working? It is. Awesome. So I'm presenting. If I go here, this is what Barrett had. And he did exactly what I told him. He had, look, he's got the rectangle. He's got a line. He's going horizontal on the top. He's got the semicircle. He's got the lines coming off. So close, Barrett. So close. So impressed with you. This is what I was looking for. Let me go stop sharing, I think. If I go like that, does that work? Nope. Did I just turn myself off? No, I didn't. Okay. I was like, what was that? I don't know what that was. Right. I stopped sharing. So, Barrett, good guess. Where is it? This is what I was looking for. That is so hard to explain. It's a magician's hat. So, yeah, see the rectangle and the other rectangle on top and the semicircle, the 2 semicircles. Yeah, hard. So, Barrett, you are awesome. Thank you for your attempt. And thank you for emailing me your picture. That was awesome. Good job. So, we'll try that again next week during spring break. Now, the reason I had this is because what's inside the magician's hat? Oh, Mr. Player, it's a rabbit. Yeah, it's a rabbit. So I want to do some stuff for Easter. So a couple things I wanted to show you. Because I know my junior highs have been asking, are they watching? Are they awake? Let's see. But I have my littles and my mediums that are watching too. So I have a couple things that I want to show you. So first things first, taking your hand, copying it on a piece of paper, and you can make these cute little huggy bunnies. Aren't those cute? Right? Here's another one. So all I did was I took a handprint, right? I cut it out, and I find that if you cut it, when you're cutting it, not necessarily don't cut those like those U parts, but if you cut it more like a like in, out, like a V almost, it seems to work better. So you take that middle finger and you bend it backwards, right? Because then these two become your ears. These become your hands. And so all I did is I just kind of like bent one in like this and one in like this, right? So now it's already starting to look like a bunny, okay? Oh, I'm going to use my board to help me kind of be my backdrop. There we go. Ah! And I just, let me get rid of Treaty 8. It's important. That's where we got the paper doll from. But I just got to write stuff right now because it's just going to throw you off. There we go. So here's my bunny. I just took my marker and I made some inside eared parts. So all I just did is like, kind of like curved line to point, curved line down, the really long football. Curved line, curved line. Oh, this is really hard to do when you're writing on the side. And then all I did is I made some eyes. Oh, I needed that pink one back. Whoops. Pink, pink. And then nose. I just made the little nose. Right? And then a little black line coming off that. You could have it just like this if you wanted like your rabbit. Or you could have like some teeth. Just add some teeth under there. Some whiskers. And there's your little huggy rabbit, right? I know that's pretty quick. But again, yeah, just something simple that kind of just, you could cut that off, that one in the back, or you could maybe roll it up and make it like a little, or put a little pom-pom on the back for the hand, like for the tail, right? So just a quick little rabbit. So first thing, now second thing, I want to show you my kids who are old, Savannah and Austin. They are like older, they're adults now. They have been blowing out eggs. And there's kind of a tradition. They haven't done it lately in the last couple of years, but it used to be tradition to blow eggs and then create like crazy creature things. So let me show you a few. So got like little conductor eggs. You know, he's got his little stick in his hand. I've got like little Spanish eggs. There's his little hat. It's a little Spanish with the little chilies. Star Wars egg. Right? Oh, he's don't tell me, Darth Vader, right? Dun, 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 dun. We got some little chicky eggs. So all these are eggs. Now you're probably thinking, Aspire, those are so heavy. How are they standing up? Or how are they like? That's so crazy. Like these little bird eggs. So I'm gonna show you what to do. Now, I would suggest if you're, you know, kind of a little person, then maybe you should get some parental supervision. But you're going to need a raw egg. Raw egg. So roll your R's. Raw egg. And then you're going to take a tack. Now, what you're going to do, I'm going to show you. There's kind of like a top and bottom, right? There's my top, my bottom, my egg. I'm going to take this tack and I'm going to poke a hole into my egg. And I'm going to kind of like lift, I don't know if you can see, I'm going to lift out some of the, there we go, some of the top part. I don't want a very big one on the top, so I'm going to leave that one about that size. It's only like smaller than your pinky, right? And then on the bottom, I'm going to put my finger on the top of that, and I'm going to turn it over. And on this side, I'm going to make some more holes. But I'm going to make these ones, don't push too hard, a little bit bigger. So we're starting to come out, so I'm just going to tip it this way. All right, so I've got a bigger hole. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a container, and I'm going to blow. I'm going to put the little part. It's already starting to come out, right? It will come out, but it's not like it won't come out fantastic. So I'm going to have to stand up for this. I'm going to blow. I'm going to put my lips. Let's see. Where is it? Where's the egg? See the egg? There it is. I'm going to put my lips around that hole, and I'm going to blow. Okay, so I'm going to do something like this. I have to blow so that the stuff comes out. So I'm going to put my lips around, and I'm going to kind of make a seal. Now I blow until all the egg stuff comes out. Let me grab a Kleenex. There we go. So all the egg stuff came out, right? And it's fragile now. Like it's not. You drop it, it's going to break, right? It's pretty fragile, but now it's empty, right? You can see right through it. Hello. So that's how you blow an egg. Now, I would take this and I would probably put it down the toilet, but I would ask mom and dad about that. But now you can dye that egg. So you could like use food coloring in warm water, maybe a little bit of vinegar, and dye it any color. And then you can do anything with that to make like your funky little egg dudes. Now, I wanted to show, because these are pretty, like these ones are pretty intense, right? They're pretty crazy. And I had some more. This is just other ones that my family have done, right? Like just finding stuff around the house and just adding stuff to it. Whoa! It's kind of on some sort of springy thing. I don't know. Needs a little bit more glue. So you can make your egg out of anything. And I want to see what you make out of those eggs. I would love to. But I have something simple for my littles, okay? It's just a little chickie in a nest. It's so cute. So you could take that egg and you make that. So you have to dye. You have to get some color. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be yellow. It could be pink. It could be blue. It could be green. It could be whatever colors you got around, right? So dye your egg. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take, if you have a paper cup or a styrofoam cup. I have a styrofoam cup. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that. Turn it upside down. I'm going to cut about 2/3 the way down. And I'm going to cut it off, right? And I used to do this with my grade 1s. I usually do this at Easter with my grade 1s. I think it's my grade 1s. Is it my grade 2s? I don't know. But I like doing this. So I've got my little cup. Now it doesn't look like much of a nest yet. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut little, like, triangles, I guess you could say, notches out of it, right? All the way around. So I'm not going to do it all the way because that'll take too long, but you're going to go all the way around, right? Then you're going to take some Easter grass if you have, or like, what if you went to the if you have like a shredder, maybe you could take some shredder, or maybe you could take anything. Like it doesn't have to be Easter grass if you don't have Easter grass. I happen to have Easter grass here, so that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to take that, and I would hot glue that with some supervision or help into the nest, right? And then I would hot glue, once you color that egg is going to get colored, and you're going to glue that in there. And then all I did for my eyes, if you see, I took a hole punch. Where's my hole punch? There it is. I took my hole punch, and I hole punched a couple pieces of black for the eyes. And then I just took some orange, and like this, I know it doesn't look orange anymore. This is so old. This actually came from my niece for my husband, like 20 years ago at least, because her name is Hillary. It's on the bottom. So she made it. This is about 20 years old. We've had it that long. So all she did is she took some little, orange pieces for the wings. She took a little orange triangle for the beak, and then she just glued part of it down, right? So it's kind of like there's a beak, and then she just put some little yarn or feathers or something in for the head. Okay, so I would love to see your creations. Please let me know, like today, tomorrow, whatever you can. I'll be showing off any art that I get on Thursday, because I won't be broadcasting on Friday because it's Good Friday. But I will try and come back next week every day, and we're going to do one of these. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, so that's today. It's kind of an art day. I love it. And it's kind of like crafty day. I do like my little crafts sometimes. But get creative. I want to see what you can come up with your crazy eggs. Right? Dun, 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 dun. So all they did is, I think that's my son that made this. He took an egg carton, put an egg carton for the helmet, right? Pipe cleaners, whatever you have laying around the house. This is just some like pipe cleaners and foam and googly eyes. I don't know what this is. Some egg dude, right? So show me what you come up with. If you have any questions, always email me. I will answer as best as I can. Yeah. So thanks, guys. That was great. Extend your arms out really, really big, really, really big. Extend those fingertips. Oh, you know what? Okay, yeah, let's do this. Give yourself a great big hug. One breath. Extend those arms again. Extend. Wiggle those fingers. Wiggle. And then wrap your arms around yourself again. Because, and the reason I always do this, you probably think, besides the fact that you're weird, Mrs. Pyre, is, and I'm going to read that story someday. It's like filling your bucket, or you can't fill somebody else's cup or bucket if yours is empty. So it has to start with you. So we have to fill our own buckets. We have to be like giving ourselves love, or giving ourselves happiness, or giving ourselves some things that we need before we can give them to anybody else. So this is part of why I do this, is that we need to fill our own cup. Okay? So fill your cup before you can fill anybody else's. And we're going to breathe. I got the breathing ball right here. So let's do a couple breaths. Let's only do 2 today. Weird. Mrs. Pyre's only doing 2. What's up with that? So let's do 2 breaths. Here we go. Awesome. Thank you, everyone, for still watching, still putting up with me. I will be here for as long as there's only one person watching. I will be here for you, okay? Big hugs. Big hugs to you. Miss you guys so much. Oh, tomorrow we're doing the drive around town. I heard that even 2 of the buses for sure are coming and we're going to drive the buses, and all the teachers, whoever's going to come, are going to drive around in Claremont, honking our horns, starting at 11 o'clock tomorrow, okay? So hopefully you can wave to us out the window. Miss you guys so much, okay? Have a great day. I want to see some of those pictures. I want to see what you guys are coming up with, okay? All right. Sheila Pyre at PWP. PWP. Sheila Pyre at pwp.ca. PWP. PWPSD.ca. Oh my goodness. Okay. Bye, guys. See you later. Bye.